Hi, I'm Kate Chaytor-Norris. I'm a nutritional therapist and I've been involved in creating these amazing supplements for the gut. And we've had various questions from people about these supplements, and I thought it'd be really useful to hop on film and just answer some of those questions. Your gut health is absolutely key to the well-being of your whole system. So the reason why gut health has become such a hot topic recently is A, because we're learning so much more about the gut and how it affects our entire health. It's not just about digesting our food, it has a huge role to play in the immune system. And if the immune system is upset, we can get all sorts of autoimmune diseases, things like rheumatoid arthritis, Crohn's, Hashimoto's, which is an imbalance in the thyroid, IBS, mental health problems there's a huge link between the gut and the brain, so through anxiety and depression. It's really, really important that we have a robust gut wall, because our environment, our modern environment, has lots of things in it which make our gut leaky. So things like antibiotics, sugar, stress, and so if a gut wall becomes leaky, you then get food proteins leaking into the bloodstream, which sets off the immune system. So we then have a situation of inflammation, so systemic inflammation in the body, which can lead to all sorts of diseases. I mean, every disease in the body involves inflammation. So that is one of the main reasons why it is so important to keep our gut wall strong. So some of the symptoms that you might be experiencing if you've got poor gut health are things like acid reflux and heartburn, bloating, constipation, diarrhea, any kind of uncomfortable churning. The gut can give us all sorts of different symptoms, but those are the main ones. So the repair section of this program has some brilliant ingredients in. It's all about making those cells that line the gut wall really strong. So there's zinc in there, which is really important for keeping the junctions between those cells tight. We've also got things like MSM, which is really important ingredient for healthy cells. We've got chamomile, which really helps with indigestion, but also it helps to calm the body. One of the big things that's really important is to make sure that your bacteria living in your gut are super healthy, and we want a good balance. That's why the probiotics in this kit are so important, and these probiotics, because they have such a good cross range of different strains and a good level of probiotics in, they can really help to balance up your gut bacteria. So gut bacteria helps to keep your gut wall strong. It helps you to digest your food, but also the probiotics will help to train up your immune system to show tolerance. Our environment throws a huge amount of things at us that we could react to, and if we reacted to everything, we would be constantly sick. So the probiotics will train up the immune system to be able to show tolerance to things that it should and shouldn't react to. This digestive enzyme is particularly effective because it has a real cross-section of different types. So it has kind of plant-based, which is things like bromelain and papain, which will help you break down the 3 different food groups, which is protein, fat and carbohydrate. Digestive enzymes are what we produce in order to help break our food down. They also do a lot of other very important jobs in the body, but for this particular situation, we are wanting to help people break their food down. This is something that can become a real problem if a body is very stressed or it's not, working optimally. The levels of digestive enzymes that you might produce in response to eating food may not be high enough. And when your food isn't broken down properly, that's when it can cause problems further down in the gut. So, some of the bacteria in our gut like to eat undigested food, which creates gas and bloating. So it's really important that we can break our food down properly, which means also that we can then absorb all the good nutrients from it. Sometimes, despite our very best efforts to lead a healthy and balanced life, our jobs sometimes just throw stuff at us that is overwhelming for the body. And when a body is overwhelmed, all the housekeeping jobs like digestion get put on the back burner. So therefore, despite the fact that you might be eating that really good food and trying to keep your gut bacteria balanced, you won't be fully benefiting from it. So lots of people have asked how long they should take this gut repair kit for, and it's a really difficult question to answer because everybody's body is individual. What I would suggest is try it, because we've had some great results, and it's about learning to listen to your body. Try this, get your gut back on track, and then you can decide whether you need to take it long term or not. And if you're taking something like long term antibiotics, or you have a very stressful life that you can't change, then to take these long term is completely safe.